Hello my dears and welcome to my channel. My name is Lisbeth. I'm a published author and the creator of the series Sacred, and I am surrounded by garbage. What is happening to my life? But this is not just ordinary garbage. This is my childhood. What is really going on with this intro? Okay, so here's what's going on. If you guys saw my last video where I tried out 40-year-old crayons, I don't know, I think it was a mistake, or you follow me on social media and have been watching my stories, you guys already know that me and my super talented fiance, Markuloa, have moved in together. Our home is still being renovated, and ever since then, I have been left with the blessing of going through tons and tons of my super old belongings that my parents have been hoarding for years. And it's been overwhelming, it's been just too much stuff to handle, but I've been finding a lot of really cool stuff in all those old boxes, including those 40-year-old crayons. This is not a rose. And a ton of my super old sketchbooks and drawings that I have not seen for at least 10 years. It's been so cool to finally have these again. I was so happy until I began to open up my old sketchbooks and I legitimately began to cringe. And I'm not even using the word cringe in the cute internet way. No, I mean it in the old-fashioned original Webster's dictionary way, girl. I legitimately felt the hairs stand on the back of my neck. I felt a knot in my throat. My body was tensing up and I was like, ugh. I had to close the book, put it aside, and I went in the corner and died a little. And I thought to myself, why not share this bounty with you, my YouTube babies? Hashtag love my babies. And my babies love me. Right? So that's what we're going to do today. And I am a little excited, a little nervous, but you know what? These are my origins. This is where I came from. And why not share this with you guys? But you need to promise me something, okay? Keep in mind, I was just a kid when I drew a lot of these, and when you're done watching this video, please, if you haven't already, watch one of my recent videos where I'm actually drawing current artwork, so I won't feel so bad about myself. So without further ado, let's get started. So I had to move Priscilla out the way just for a little bit to make space for some other cute stuff I wanted to show you guys. So let's begin. The first thing I want to show you was from like the 2nd grade. This was when I began to really focus on details more. So we had to draw our favorite scene from the book, The Boys of the 3-Year Nap, and I spent so much time on this straw hat at this age. When I drew from memory, it often looked something like this. There was always multiple things happening on the page. Like we had the mama lion, she's like nursing with her little teats, and then her tail went onto this baby lion's head. So he's thinking, do I look like Elvis or what? Now we get into the good stuff, okay. When I was a kid, I think all kids are like this, I was obsessed with so many different movies, so many different TV shows, and I showed that passion through fan art, okay? But I was obsessed with a lot of random movies. And by the time I learned about those movies, they were already old as f***. Like the movie Species. I don't even know why I was obsessed with that movie. Oh my god, that sketchbook is honestly the freaking most painful one for me to look through. So, oh my god, that's... we'll get to that one in a moment. But first, let's go through my obsessions in the order in which I was obsessed with them. Alright. I was randomly obsessed with the movie Space Jam, and I didn't even care about Bugs Bunny and all his pals. My favorites in the whole movie were the Nerdlucks, you know, the little villains, the little alien thingy things. And for some reason, I was always freaking drawing them. They're all wearing like hip-hop gear. I don't even know. Oh my god, why are they dressed like this? What inspired this? I was just always drawing the Nerdlucks. Moving on. I was absolutely in love with the movie Hercules. I do not like Disney movies for the most part, even as a kid, but when I discovered the Hercules movie, I have to admit that one really captured me. Not because I loved the story, not because Hercules and his little Pegasus was super cute. It was because I loved the demons in Hercules. Pain and Panic were bae. They were my favorites, especially Panic. which is the teal one. Oh my god, they were my freaking favorite. They were like shape-shifting into little boys to trick the main characters. Girl, that is everything. And before I knew what fan fiction was, I was creating fan fiction for Pain and Panic from Hercules. I made whole comics of an alternate universe, okay, where they were babies and Hades was like taking care of them. Don't believe me? Here it is. There they are as babies going on baby adventures. And if you're wondering who the heck is that, that is the Hydra from Hercules as a baby. Okay, if you're wondering who those little human babies on the bottom one was Megara and the other one was supposed to be one of those like soulful singers that used to come randomly in the movie Hercules. Yeah, I did that. Here they are going on more adventures. I made whole comics just showing their life, showing how they became one with Hades and stuff. Panic as an infant, Panic at the Disco. And to this day, my favorite color is teal. And I know that that love for that color came from my obsession with Panic. My favorite colors for years now has been lavender, teal, and black. Oh my god, those are literally the colors for the main villains from Hercules. Why am I so affected by this movie? Oh my god. Moving on. Are you excited to see all of mommy's old sketches? Now, my next obsession, it kind of lasted to this day. I was obsessed with the movie Lost World Jurassic Park. I gave no fuck for the first installment, Jurassic Park. Did not care for any of the other installments in the movie. Lost World was the only one I cared for some freaking reason. But I just filled this book up with dinosaurs. Dinosaurs singing rock. Dinosaurs being cute. Just more dinosaurs and dinosaurs. Velociraptors with their babies. That one's actually a little bit cute though. There was just a lot of velociraptors in here. I was freaking obsessed. And at this age, I was 9 and 10 years old. In love with dinosaurs. I wanted to be a paleontologist so badly until my mother told me that if I became a paleontologist, I'd be broke. So that kind of crushed my dream of becoming a paleontologist. But my teacher from the 5th grade, Mr. Terzo, was super supportive of my art, and he gave me my first ever sketchbook. I actually talked about this in my video where I talked about my whole artistic journey from when I was 18 months old to when I was 18 years old. And in there I talked about Mr. Terzo and how he gave me my sketchbook and all that good stuff. And all he wanted in return was a picture of 2 velociraptors looking out into the sunset, and I did draw that for him, and to this day I wonder if he still has it or not. And the sketchbook that he gave me was this fancy professional looking brown book, and inside this brown book is some of the cringiest artwork I have ever freaking made. And this is the book that when I picked it up I died a little inside. In this book is where I have all of my fan art for the movie Species, that for some freaking reason I was obsessed with. I think it was because they were scaly creatures that ate people and killed like the dinosaurs. I think that's what attracted me to them. But let's look through some of it. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So here it is, my fan character for the movie Species. Half human and the other half is her when she's transformed. Also, at the age of 10, I didn't realize that Species wasn't what the alien was called. I thought that the power, of them transforming was them turning into a species. Like Species was a type of beast. Oh my god. Here we are, the main character from the movie Species, hanging out with my fan character, just being girls. Having a sleepover of some kind. Oh my god, I can't even. Oh god. And here she is transforming into a species. And here she is helping my fan character after she transformed into a species. Just a couple of species chilling out. They're literally saying, friends forever. Fucking 10-year-old me. Also, in the movie Species, the main character, who is the alien who is killing everybody, is obsessed with having babies. That's like her whole purpose in the movie, was to mate with human men, get pregnant, and then kill them. So, in keeping with the theme of the movie, here they are dreaming of a baby. A species baby. Like, I can't even. Oh my god. And then this is when they met their like friend who's like really annoying. And this is literally when I could not even turn the page anymore. They meet some boyfriends. Some hip-hop style boyfriends. And that's when I had to draw the line and said, you know what? I can't look through this book anymore. I ain't looking through it no more. That I don't want to look through it no more. Get out of my face. I can't. I used to draw that in the cafeteria. Like, no one stopped me. Why? Okay. So, after the age of 10 came the age 11, right? That's how we count 11? Yes. So at age 11, that's when I discovered Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z changed the game. Dragon Ball Z changed everything for me, girl. Without Dragon Ball Z, I literally would not have my series Sacred that I have right now, that is published, that is in stores, in the manga section of stores. It legitimately changed everything for me. It changed my art and it changed how I saw storytelling. So the next bunch of artwork I'm going to show you is from my Dragon Ball Z days. Oh my gosh. So it was like my version of Dragon Ball when Bulma and Goku were like out and about trying to find the Dragon Balls as kids. Like, I was really into it, really planning everything out as a kid. But no matter how much I loved Dragon Ball Z growing up, and my cousins did too, we were all super obsessed with Dragon Ball Z. The one thing we did not like about Dragon Ball Z was that they did not really have that much of a home life. It was a lot of fighting, which we loved, we were obsessed with, we loved it, we lived for it. But we decided upon ourselves that we were going to figure out who they were as people. So we used to take the actual characters from Dragon Ball Z and then make up additional characters. Again, this was before we knew that fan fiction existed. We were just expressing ourselves as fans, and we created fan characters. So this is my little character, Amy, who I absolutely adore. And being that we had Dragon Ball Z toys, we wanted to reenact what we had drawn. So in case you're wondering what was in this purple box, a little sculpture of my character Amy. I hope you can see her. She's completely hand sculpted. I even like put in like little bits of like string for her pigtails. And I also made a fully articulated like toddler version of her. Also, if you guys have watched any of my older videos, you would know that Krillin is my bae and my first husband. But at the time when we were playing with toys and stuff, they did not have Krillin toys yet. So I had to make my own, okay, of Krillin. And his girlfriend that I made for him, Emily. These were like super precious to me, and I kept them in this box with this like foam. Ain't no one gonna break my creations, okay? So, by the time I was 13 years old, I had already gotten to a point as an artist that I was drawing from life a lot. I was creating my own characters and my own style. And that's when this next batch of artwork was created. I began to create characters like this. And the next thing I'm going to show you, for those of you who read my series, my boys used to be tall. Or I just didn't figure out how I wanted to actually draw them, so they would come out tall sometimes. Yeah, these characters are super short now in my series. If you don't recognize them, that's Setsuo and Shiko. And like the first ever like chart that I made for Skylar, oh my gosh, like I'll show you more in the future. The old artwork from Sacred deserves its own side video, because a lot of you have been asking me to create a video where I showed you the old comic pages that I made for Sacred before I got published. So tell me in the comments, guys, when I make that video, do you want me to also include some of the old artwork so we can laugh together? So, do I have any Final Fantasy IX fans out there? There is so much more artwork that I can show you guys, but there's literally just not enough time for all of that. But this was just so much fun for me, and I hope you guys really enjoyed the video. Please give it a big thumbs up if you'd like to see more videos like this, right, my baby? So until next time, guys, please take care, God bless, and do not be afraid to nerd out. Take care, guys.